Hi there, I'm Harris Buddig. I'm the Patagonia fly fishing rep here in the Northern Rockies, hanging out with Yellow Dog to go over some of our waders here. And now we're going to talk about the Swiftcurrent Expedition wader. And now we're going to talk about the Swiftcurrent Expedition wader, which is a loved wader by many folks here internally and readily used. It's one of our most feature-rich waders that we employ without that center zip. And just to go over some of the high-level features that we have, you do have those padded shoulder straps, which is nice after a long day. It doesn't cut into your shoulder blades. You also have a hook and ladder closure system, so you can finely tune where those shoulder straps sit on body. So if you're a little bit broader chested, you can hike them up a little bit to give you some more room. Standard across all of our waders, we do have the Easy Lock suspension system where you can then convert these waders into a waist-high wader. This is super helpful, especially on those days where it may be chilly in the morning and afternoon, but that sun comes up midday and you're starting to roast a little bit, so it's nice to kind of dump some heat. You do have a waterproof pouch on the inside of the wader that fits car keys, phone, wallet, the most obnoxious iPhones as well. On the inside of the wader too, one of my favorite features is the drop-in pockets. You can fit a couple fly boxes or pucks, and I really appreciate this feature because sometimes if I know my water well enough, I don't have to bring the whole kitchen sink in my pack, and I can keep the choice fly boxes on body and neglect having to bring a bulky pack with me in some cases. Moving back to the front side of the wader, we do have a water-resistant polyurethane coated zipper in the front, great for small accessories. We also here on the side have a micro fleece hand warming pocket that also has a very thoughtful storm flap here so you don't chew the outside of the hand, especially on those cold days. Moving down to the wader, we do update the belt, which is our secure stretch wading belt. Majority of this belt is static so that you can hold bear spray, even like a wading staff, and it stays nice and tight to body, but has a little elasticity in the back just for a little stretch and give. Moving further down, one of my favorite sneaky features on this wader is the removable padded knee pads. And this is something that you don't realize you need until you have these on the river. Great for situations whether you're on a technical spring creek or if you're releasing a fish and getting on your knee or leaning up against a rock or the boat. This is one of those things that's going to save your knees after a super long day. Moving further down, when we release these waders, we did also update the cuff, the gravel guard, and so we employ our black hole fabric on the inside of the cuff, and because it's a static material, it allows water to flush a little bit more readily out of that gravel guard, so you're not carrying that water into the boat. On the opposite side too, we do perforate the gravel guard here just so that rock, sand, debris flows out of that gravel guard and doesn't get bunched up in the lower part of the gravel guard itself. And then the booty. It's a 4mm neoprene booty that is also lined with micro-grid polyester, which is really nice to keep your feet nice and toasty and warm, and also expel some of that condensation and vapor away from your feet so that they stay nice and dry. Overall, this is one of my favorite waders in the lineup. I used it when I was working in Alaska. It never failed me when I was out there for 90 plus days. Either come down to the shop or give us a call here at Yellow Dog and we'd be happy to get you dialed in for your next fly fishing trip.